This is Heartland Wrestling Association, and you're watching The Pulse.
Hey, Thomas Fabio here with Kyle Maverick, newcomer to the HWA. Kyle, why don't you tell the people out there at home a little bit about yourself?
You see, I went around the world training with some of the best in not only Muay Thai, kickboxing, but Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And not only in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but I was trained by some of the best wrestlers in the world. Sami Callihan, Chris Hero, DJ Hyde. And I come to look to bring that to the HWA.
This MMA skills is going to catch a lot of guys off guard. Do you think it's going to help you achieve your goals?
Indeed I do. Because, as I said before, I was trained by the best, and I plan to bring the best to the HWA, and I plan to take the HWA Heavyweight Championship.
You mentioned the championship. Do you have any other goals, any other words of wisdom, or any warnings to the people out there?
Just one bit of advice, that if you take me lightly, if you underestimate me just one bit, you'll choose your fate, or I'll choose it for you.
You know, everyone's heard the story where someone sacrifices everything in their life to accomplish the goal, and then they accomplish it, and it's a beautiful moment. What you hear less about is when someone sacrifices everything and falls short. In my pursuit of the HWA heavyweight title, I sacrificed relationships, I sacrificed my body, I sacrificed my time, I sacrificed of myself, and I failed. And I just don't get it. I can beat Jake Crist. I've beaten Jake Crist. I've done it before. But when the HWA title was on the line, I blew it. I blew it 3 times. What that leads to now, though, is that I'm out of opportunities. Wins and losses officially mean nothing. I can't climb my way back up and get another chance because I am out of opportunities. There is nothing in this world more dangerous than a man with nothing to lose. I've lost everything that I had, and I was willing to trade it in for just that one moment. And I didn't get it. I have nothing to lose, HWA. I have nothing to lose, Gerome Phillips. You are a big, scary bastard. You are capable of knocking my head off. But I have nothing left to lose. Knock my head off, Gerome Phillips. Come at me. Knock the damn thing right off of my body. I don't care. Next week, right here in Hamilton, Gerome Phillips, I don't really care what's going to happen, other than the fact I'm going to hurt you just as bad as you're going to hurt me.
Yeah, you remember me? Yeah. G-Force. It's not easy to tell. You didn't do so well tonight. You didn't do so well. No, easy, bro. Easy. You won. That's right, you won. Number 1. Top 10, you're right. You will be in the top 10 soon. You won. Number 1, but I noticed we did pretty good when we teamed up. What do you think about that? Yeah. Dr. Bones, G-Force, teaming up?
Hey, not to interrupt. I'm not a matchmaker by any means, but Bones. I say you and I next week, one-on-one. What do you say? I'm sorry, G4. If you want to make it a 3-way, we can make it a 3-way, but I think you should just David said leave to us. If you're going to do something else, me and you next week. What did he say? Can you translate that? Is that a yes?
He said he enjoys your hat and you will have a good match next week.
You heard it here. Dave Crist, Dr. Bones, next week. HWA.
It was a really good show. It's always a good show. And oh, hey, it's you guys again. It's just me, John Murray, hanging out with my good buddy Lacey. Let me tell you, if you found out last week, it's been a rough month for John Murray. But you know what? I've really been trying. That lady's got me hooked back into shape. I mean, because, you know what I mean? There's only a few ladies around here, and they're all hanging out with John Murray. I get everything I want. I'm on top of the world, baby. I mean, look, my shoulder may be hurting right now, but I quit smoking. I've been trying to eat right. I've been doing all these nice things, you know what I mean? Trying to get back, and, well, Trevor Corey, he may have got the best of me at night, but man, I took it right back to him. He should know. John Murray is on the up and up. You know what I mean, Lacey?
I'm very proud of you.
I know.
You've done everything we've asked. You're eating better. You quit smoking.
I know. I'm just so excited. Oh! I'm so sorry. I just got excited. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just, yeah, no, that's all I got for the rest of the night. Be careful with that.
Mountain Dew? Are you kidding?
No, that's a lemony lime citrus blast of good. What are you doing? No, I need a plate. Ah! That was all I had for the rest of the night. What am I supposed to do now? God! Ah! I'm getting out of here. I'll get some more of that delicious citrusy blast of Mountain Dew. Come on, lady, we gotta get out of here because she gets ruined my night. I'm gonna have so much fun.
Thomas Fabio here with Brock Guffman, the tag team champions. Brock, I hear you have an announcement to make.
I do have an announcement, and here it is. Read it.
Oh.
Read it.
Read up there, Fabio.
What?
On behalf of Guffman Enterprises and in accordance with OAC Section 21B, I ask that you listen and adhere to the following guidelines. In reference to any wrestling match involving Mr. Christopher the Madness Hall, please refrain from booing when Mr. Madness is within earshot. Please refrain from any reference to weight such as fatty, hefty, or...
He's just reading them. He's just reading them. He's letting them know what they're not supposed to do.
Please refrain from any use of flash photography. Please refrain from any ripping, tearing, or desecration of any photos that feature Mr. Madness. The ripping and the tearing.
There's many. Continue.
Please only refer to Mr. Madness as champ or HWA icon. Following these few simple guidelines will ensure that every match Mr. Madness is involved with will continue to be an exciting, learning, and family-friendly experience. However, if you fail to comply with the guidelines that you have just been read, then you hereby agree not to hold Mr. Madness, Guffman Enterprises, or any of its affiliates liable for any injury or discomfort that may be inflicted upon your pathetic, undereducated, pilljack person.
I wrote that.
And the term person is used lightly. Very, very classy.
Thank you very much. That's our statement. Follow it! Come on, let's get out of here.
Thanks.
Our main event match at Tuesday Night Adrenaline this week saw Gerome Phillips taking on Alex Colon for the HWA American Lucha Core Championship. Colon was able to get a victory over Black Jaws via countout. And despite all the hard-fought effort between these two men, that wasn't all the action with this match. After the win, we saw Ron Mathis come out to the ring and try to get some revenge on Gerome Phillips. We're sorry, but some of this action is just too intense to be shown on the Pulse. Fortunately, we were able to talk to Gerome after the attack.
All right, Thomas Fabio here with Black Jaws Gerome Phillips. Gerome, that was an insane sight we just saw out there with Ron Mathis. Are you ready for next week? I mean, what's...
Get out of my face right now. Hey, Mathis! You want to try to break my arm? Huh? You want to try to break my arm? That's the best you got, Mathis? You know what's so funny? I see you leave the building like the that you are, Mathis. I'm going to keep this real short and sweet. You keep talking about how Mathis will not die. Next week, I'm going to do my best to make you a fucking liar. No! Mathis!
Next week, HWA fans, you got to be here to believe it. Check it out.